Okay, hi. So this is my final speech for speech class, and before I start, here is my audience.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi!
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's all 8 of them.
Including
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. To begin tonight's festivities of the Impact Awards ceremony, I'd like to give thanks to a truly outrageous and breathtaking man, Mr. Heath Ledger. Tonight, we raise a glass to one of the greatest actors of my generation, not only because he impacted my life so profoundly, but because you are all here, because it is a state requirement. But that's neither here nor there, anyways. Many of us remember Heath Ledger for his iconic role as the Joker in The Dark Knight, and many of his other films, such as Brokeback Mountain, 10 Things I Hate About You. But the one that sticks out the most with me is his 2001 film, A Knight's Tale. In the film, Heath Ledger plays William Thatcher, a simple squire to a knight who quite literally goes from rags to riches. Or as the film phrases it, changes his stars, and stars being a reference to one's destiny, star-crossed lovers, or the planets aligning, that sort of thing. Now, I remember one of my first times viewing the film that I would imagine myself actually being in the film. I would sit on the couch armrest and I would imagine that I was jousting just like Heath Ledger did in the film. And I have to admit, it is very childish what I did, but even then, I loved the film so much for what it stood for. And growing up, I learned that to understand the film on an emotional and intellectual level. I learned that the story of A Knight's Tale is largely a story about finding family in those who are around you, your friends. It's much like the song I Get By with a Little Help from My Friends by the Beatles. I learned from Heath Ledger that it is possible to change your stars, to make something great great out of yourself. I learned to love, to fight for what you believe in, and that it takes hard to do what is right. And the amount of nostalgia and serotonin that this movie gives me every time I view it is immeasurable. And that's all thanks to Heath Ledger and his work that he put into this. Rainer Maria Rilke once said, "Let everything happen to you. Beauty and pain, just keep going. No feeling is final." And no man comes to mind who better encapsulates that phrase than Mr. Heath Ledger. And with that, long may you reign, Heath Ledger. And you can stop filming.
You sure?
Thank you.
Okay.